sideline, their head coach. His team 5 wins over their last 7 games. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Brown with his stick skills. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down. First and 10.
Working out of the gun, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Brown going up the middle. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
First down. First and 10 at the 21.
To throw, it's Williams. He's got this complete to Burton. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers' 15.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Packers' 3-yard line.
One of the tight ends comes in motion. Brown. Firing, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Brown once more. And this time he'll get in. Touchdown Bears. Chase McLaughlin out for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So now it's the Packers' turn to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Texas Longhorn, their rookie quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
The Bears offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. We get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, and he sets the pace here in the latter stages of the season. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Williams. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
And they punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at him.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Onto the field now come the Bears. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Looking to put a drive together. To the air, Williams. And he'll find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Moore, the man in motion. Throwing is Williams. And he'll go right back to Moore, completing in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
First and 10.
An inside give, Brown. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
To throw, Williams. Throwing middle, and it's complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lift at the end of that one. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
Oh, no doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
Here's Williams. And it is caught. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
To the air once more. Williams. This will be caught at about the 6.
Complete to Postman Wumble. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Touchdown Bears! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it?
First and 10 at the 45.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's brought down. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
A nice job here getting the tight end involved. He's going to line up on the inside, and then off of play action, he's going to test his secondary by running a corner route. His outside receiver takes all the attention deep, and then he'll just find the open space, and he pulls the ball in.
Now the former Syracuse man, LaQuint Allen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bears' 30-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
First down, Packers.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 169 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers have retaken the lead. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2.
The Packers will set up.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There the offense wins the battle for 2. The Bears offense and running back Chase Brown set to take over once more. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. From the gun, here's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 30.
Looking to throw. Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing again here, Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Throw inside, complete. That's right. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
3rd and
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And this is going to be incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Gets by him at the 25. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
they're focusing on the fourth quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
And they've all been good so far. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And to the right side here, it's Allen.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's taken in by Watson. And he's going to have the Packers first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, he got 4 on 3rd down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. These two teams had met in Lambeau earlier in the season with the Packers winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Chicago. 2nd and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Williams. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Oh, nice move. That'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. The ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. The Bears set. Jervon Dexter. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
At the 40-yard line. A 10-yard gain. But it's
they'll try and run for it. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as they'll go for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to throw now on 1st down. Williams looking to do it himself. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
48-yard line.
2nd and 3. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Bears first down.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Pass complete to Moore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Williams. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Nick Emanwari on the cover.
Play action. Now Williams. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
A 34-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Packers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. He's going to try and go deep again. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Now McManus for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
That's caught left side, Burden.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Now 2nd and 3.
To the air, Williams. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football and make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Looking to throw is Williams.
They'll find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 43.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
To throw, Williams. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun and give to Brown.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Throwing is Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Williams.
And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 35 yards. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
and he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Oh, what a juke into space.
He may go.
Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. 66 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record.
McManus now for the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Here's Williams. Pass complete to Loveland.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And it's fielded at the 34. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Packers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a toss play. Allen.
Gets past one man. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 22 and a first down.
And the Packers, first down. A gain of 22 yards.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 26.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 25 yards. And the Packers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. Nifty move. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
A give up the middle to right.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Bears first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And down he goes. And second back right on the 40-yard line. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Packer pressured, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Brown. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Looking to throw. Williams. Touchdown!
Chase Brown.
He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bears get a bit closer. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
49. Bears 31.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall. I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he did not want to go down there as he carries